actually started when I was 16. I took an EMT class with my dad. Back then you weren't supposed to be that young, but the instructor let me sneak in, and that's kind of where it started. I actually worked for a summer in college for Gage County Ambulance. It just kind of grew from there. For me, that was kind of a convoluted path. I graduated from medical school at UNMC in 1986 and was in the Navy at that point. So I went to the Oakland Naval Hospital and did a year of surgery. But I would go for a week or more without seeing my kids because you're there early, you're there late, and honestly, I'd go 5 or 6 days without seeing them. I actually became a flight surgeon and went to Pensacola, Florida, and learned how to fly helicopters, and then spent 3 years taking care of a Marine Corps helicopter squadron in Jacksonville, North Carolina. And that's kind of where I gravitated back to my roots. I grew up in Beatrice, where the family physicians were involved in all sorts of things. With my squadron, I was making house calls, taking care of the pilots and the crew and their families. Kind of gravitated back to my roots. The most fun for me is the multi-generation families, where there are 3 or 4 generations, because they all tell on each other. But it's just fun with the interactions and getting to know people as real people. And you have to kind of invest yourself. I probably spend as much time telling stories about things that have happened in my own family that are relevant to patients. My dad had his first heart attack when he was 55. It was his 4th one that got him. And in retrospect, if things had been done differently, his life would have been a lot different. And so you try to learn those hard lessons and try to keep patients from going through the very same things to make their lives better.